Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Arcanum. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today here in the streets of Tarant. I was gonna say streets of Arcanum. Well, yes, streets of Arcanum, because Arcanum is the world. But, yeah, Tarant. We're currently in Kensington Broadway. Yeah, that's just I was having a little bit of difficulty pronouncing that. In between episodes, I've been messing with a few things, and look at the few things I've been messing with. I have dynamite, but that's not really the point. Oh, apparently you can't. Aw, I wanted to just stick them all in there, and that'd be that. No, in between episodes, I found out about what magnesium can be used for, and we're gonna mess with that in a little bit because. Look at this. So if I go over here, I've done this already. But if I go over there and there's a button right there, flash grenades. Very good. I can make one and I can make another. Yeah. Look at them. Look at them. They're gonna. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I've also been looking at what I have here, and in terms of just actual. Parts and all that for revolvers. I can make this handcrafted flintlock pistol. These journals, I'm probably gonna drop them. Councilman Urges, War on Caledon. I don't think anybody is gonna buy them, so, and they're pretty large, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drop them. Over here we have the IFS Zephyr missing. Oh, I wonder if this actually has any information regarding the main quest. Something like I could, I wonder what that means. Yeah, and then we have this thing, which is actually maybe required. I don't think it will be, but I'm gonna stick with it because we got that quest. So, where are we going? Well, all over the place. We haven't been to a whole lot yet, or to a whole lot of places here yet, but we do need to go to... Well, I don't really have a direction. So let's see. This is Grimson Way. That's definitely not where I need to go. I can't see very well far away, so I'm just gonna actually need to get around and move. Let's have a chat with these people that stay still, because they might say new things. The game is loading right now, and I'm being healed. Okay, I don't like your stink, you rotten egg-laying dwarf. Oh, hello, it's a pleasure. What are you doing here, you old dangle-bearded clot? You have been most kind. I think I remember what this is, but I also remember... Oh yeah. So what is about to happen... Let's see if I can actually pull this off, but what is about to happen... First off, I'll take that. I can take that as well, and then I'll take the rags because I need them. The charcoal, I'm pretty sure... Well, even if I do need the charcoal, I'm not gonna do anything. And the metal plates, they should be pretty common anyway, so let's not mess with that. What I will mess with... Oh, actually, wait a minute. So I have a lot of crap on me, and that's all for a reason. How many of these do I have? What happened? How many did I get? 10? How did I have 10? Where did it all come from? I have so many. It's crazy. Seriously, how many did I make? That... What? Flash grenades. Does it say? I mean, I made 5, I'm sure. Because I had 2 bottles of wine, and of course now I have none. And the magnesium, I had 2 magnesiums, and now I have none. Okay. Now there's a bit of a problem here. Let's have a chat with Sog over here, and let's give him all this heavy stuff, because I want to sell it. Actually, I probably should just carry one of each, and then if I want to sell more, I will. These train spikes, or railroad spikes, or whatever, I'm pretty sure are not really sellable. What is, though, what I want to do is this. So first off, let's go into skills over here. I have pickpocket, which is nice. First off, let's see. Critical success at pickpocket. Okay. It said something about successfully combined things, but that was from the thing. Let's do this. A fine revolver. And also, how many bullets? 80. Yeah. I succeeded. Yes. So there we go. This is something that somebody told me in the comments I should do, and it looks like, yes, I should have, and I did, and that is a little bit more damage over there. And I suppose, let's see, the fatigue damage is 3 to 9, whereas this one is actually 2 to 5, so it's considerably higher on the fatigue. The hit chance is plus 5, whereas this one is plus 3. This one is a little bit longer range, and the speed is faster, I think. I would say, because it's 17 speed. Wait a minute, that's slower, isn't it? Is it? Because this thing is really, I mean, speed 12. I don't really understand exactly how the speed works. But, maybe the kite sword, yeah, this is faster. The higher speed, the better. I mean, it makes sense because the kite sword, even though it's pretty short, railroad spike is pretty small. I don't want to mess with that too much. And that kite sword, why is it red? Is it broken? Let's see. It said something over here. Get that away. No, I need to get that away. You have successfully combined the item. No, the item is broken. Okay. Well, in that case, let's drop that. Ain't nobody got time for that. As for this guy, I do recall doing something. Let's see. You cantankerous not beard. Yeah, I'm not sure you're as stupid as you look. Nobody could be. All you dwarves are bearded piles of stinking manure. Yeah, and you have been hit in the head once too often, I think. I don't like your stink, you rotten egg-laying dwarf. Your mind is always fresh. It should be. You never use it. Okay, he goes back to that. Let's see. Let's go with that. What are you going to do? Okay, that goes with that. You can continue insulting him. Yeah, and this is what happens. I remember this one very... I think he's getting to like me a little bit more as well. You know, I think you actually enjoy insulting people. He grins from ear to ear. Haha, so you have guessed my secret, my friend. It is true. May the gods forgive me, but I can't resist a bit of repartee with common folk. But you, sir, seem uncommon to me. The name is Sammy. Sammy White, but folks call me just Sammy. What's your name? Well, I'm Obadiah Rumblemore. I grow weary of this conversation. What do you want? So what do you do? Well, that is hard to say exactly, and not really any of your business either. Please be gone, and I shall taunt you again. Well, your mind is always fresh. And he goes back to that. Okay, that's enough. Well, our little conversation has been a cheering respite from the mundane circumstances that I must endure here in Tarant. What was it you wanted from me? So why do you enjoy insulting people? Why? Why not? Tarant is meant to be the center of everything. Well, Sammy is telling you that it isn't that great. In fact, it's downright dreary after you get to know the place. And the folks here are arrogant stuffed shirts mostly. You seem to have some strong antisocial tendencies. Oh, he goes back to that. Anything special I should know about? Nah, what I know is only of local concern. Okay, what about Peace Keller and Sons? Sounds like something from the big city. Yep, this big city. So yeah, he's a friendly guy, even though he does insult everybody, so that's a thing that happens. I don't know what happened. What happened to the things I dropped? Because I don't see them anywhere. But anyway, we have a new pistol. We have a lot of grenades here. Flash grenades, I imagine that is going to be... oh, that's stuff I dropped. I imagine that's going to be really good for the whole... for the whole fighting of machines down there, maybe? I don't know. There's machines in the sewers and other things in the sewers. So hopefully we'll blind them well. The sewer gate, yeah, we can go through the gates, or the grates, I should say, at any time and get ourselves into some serious trouble at any time. Okay, I need... Oh my god. Really? You're not gonna... Sure. Makes sense, I think. Put that over there. The rags, I'll take them because you can make Molotov cocktails out of them. You can also sell these, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can take that. As for these, I'm pretty sure they're pretty common. Pretty. And if I find a pipe, I'll come back and get another pistol. Hello, sir. Guard, can I ask you a question? No, not really. How about you, sir? Oh. No, the game was loading, but... I have no rumors of use to you, he says. Okay. Let's see what we have over here. Grimson Way, 64. Ooh, we have a smithy. Oh, that's right. Wallow's quality armor. And I think over there is quality or gun shop PPP. Let's see. I can click this, and there's an anvil. So I think we're in the right vicinity here for the whole selling of things and also talking to people. And we have a guy called a Quality Blacksmith. That's his name. Excuse me. Mr. Quality. So, what sort of wares do you carry here? Take yourself a look around, sir. We got good prices and lots of common stuff. A little bit of everything, you might say. Let me know if I can help you with any. Okay. Can you fix something for me? Not really. I don't really need that. He does have some pretty amazing looking stuff. Oh my god. Isn't it? Just like... I didn't expect to find... I didn't remember about all this stuff. But look at that. We have a Flameberg. We have... that's not actually written the proper way, I think. We have a Claymore over here. And a great sword. It's a broadsword. No. No. A Claymore is way bigger than a broadsword. But sure, the definitions of... in video games are you know, how it is with swords. Let me guess, this is a scimitar, of course. It's not a scimitar. And this is a Tulwar. No, it's a falchion. Okay, at least that is kind of more or less what it is. Because the scimitar is not that wide and definitely way more curved than that. And we have some boots. Look at that. Ooh, those are not that expensive. Fine, stout boots. Those are actually heavy, but yeah, that's fine. Oh, he pays for this. Okay. Oh my god, he so pays for this stuff. Okay, sir. Well, he doesn't want to buy that, unfortunately. None of that. Okay, how about some little bits of charcoal and stuff? No? How about, did I not have railroad spikes? Why wouldn't you buy that? Those are amazing. Also, the fine steel dagger. Is this still what I'm using? And look at that. Bassinets. That's actually, that wouldn't be a bassinet. That wouldn't be a great helm either, but this is... What is it called? Big face basset. Sure, I don't remember names. Oh, there's a Viking helmet over there. Did you see that? Let's have a chat with Sog over here, because he has my things. Sog. Oh, he has a broken kite sword. Oh, that's him who's breaking all the kite swords. Okay, well, they are terrible swords anyway, so it doesn't matter. You keep the lemons then. Yeah, because he uses them. Is it? I don't know. Maybe. Doesn't matter. Let's have a chat with the guy. And actually, maybe this time around, see what he sells. Because that seems like an important thing. Very nice item it is, but he has no need for it. It's not very nice. It's really not very nice. He doesn't buy these things. So it's mostly non-technological things. Okay. So what do you have? You have some armor. Ooh, a small studded leather. Now that's something I could go for. And we have the money for it. Oh yeah, the Viking helmet over there. What's it called? A fine helmet. It is. It is. It's really nice. It's not actually, technically, not a Viking helmet. Because it precedes the Viking era. I mean, historically speaking anyway. What is this? A fine hilt and guard. Oh yeah, for crafting and smithing. We're not going to do that. Let's see. We have some nice gauntlets. We do not... This is armor class. So this is defense reduction, or damage reduction. And the D+3, I don't know what that is. D+10. Oh, it's damage for unharmed, I think. Yeah. So the armor class, I suppose. Accuracy? Could be accuracy. I suppose. Maybe. And we have some great helms. Do they reduce perception? They do indeed. Okay. That's good. That's good. And we have ourselves a rapier over here. And a very tiny little sword over here. A Caledon Elite sword. That's a sidearm. Side sword. What is it called, actually? These things have a name. It's like side sword, but it's not really. Let me just drop these things because I don't need them. This one I might. I don't remember what they are. But yeah, we're good. We're good. Thank you very much, sir. You do have a fine collection of items. I will be coming over here a lot in the future, especially if you don't get upset at me because I like technology. We'll see. May I ask you a question, sir? I'm looking for training as an apprentice at nothing of you. At backstabbing. Would you, Mr. Officer, actually? That's an officer. Officer, would you train me at backstabbing, please? That's not weird at all. Why would that be weird? Okay, so what can I do for you? What sort of wares? We sell precision guns and ammunition. And we even carry some special items. Look around all you want, but be careful. If you have any questions, let me know. Peace, Callan and Sons? No. Let's see, apprentice? At Firearms, really? So maybe you can train me to be an expert at firearms. You can probably find someone to train you as a firearms expert in Blackroot, Shrouded Hills. Might be another good place. Oh, yeah, Shrouded Hills might not be might be a good place. We might go back there. Thank you very much. You're very It's very nice of you to tell me all of that. Okay, so now he's got some really interesting weapons over here as well. Of course, not as good as... The speed is considerably lower, so yeah. These are not as good as our new weapon. Oh, that one looks really fancy. It is a fancy pistol. And they have all... Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's right. We get these every once in a while. Just out in the middle of nowhere. He won't buy the handcrafted flintlock. Sir, do you realize just how expensive this could be in the right hands? You do not, do you? Okay. That dynamite is actually really expensive. I could go for a little bit of dynamite selling, maybe. I don't mind the idea of that. Also, making these things is really easy. You have a gun chassis. Okay, we're not gonna mess with that for right now. Let's just see what he buys. These things will be sold to somebody else. No need to worry about that right now. He doesn't buy that. Doesn't buy that either. Or these, which is quite a shame. He does buy this revolver. I get the impression that the revolver is a little bit more expensive than that. So let's look around, because he does sell the bullets. 5 per... That's basically the normal price, really. And I will need some, so let's say... How about 25? 25 sounds like a... Yeah, reasonable settlement there. Okay, thank you very much, sir. You have been most helpful in your work. Okay, what do we have over here? The Bridesdale Inn. Have we not heard of it? I think we have. We have a doorman. Greetings, sir. And who might you be? My name is Ronald Langley. I am the doorman for the Bridesdale Inn, the finest hotel in all of Tarant. Oh, hello, Ronald. Can I ask you a few questions? What can I help you with, sir? Do you recommend this inn? Oh, I highly recommend staying here at the Bridesdale, sir. The decor is quite modern, the rooms richly appointed, and the rates are the lowest you will find in all of Tarant, even though this is the best hotel in all of Tarant. I get the impression that it might be the only one as well. It's not. There's other places to sleep, but sure. I'm sure you will be extremely pleased if you decide to stay with us. Okay, and what is the quickest form of travel when in Tarant? Well, that would be the steam rail station, sir. As most wondrous invention, Tarant is connected through a series of subterranean tunnels. You'll find 8 stations throughout the city. They are definitely the quickest form of travel here in Tarant. Well, actually, video cutting is faster, so I'll probably stick to that. But we are not going to need that too soon because we're just going around. Any sights? University Park is probably the must-see area of Tarant. That quarter of town is a wealth of knowledge. It houses the City Hall, the Zoological Society, which we are definitely going to want to visit, and the university. They are simply awe-inspiring. I'm looking for something more adventurous. I see. Then Madame Lil's is the place for you. Oh, not that kind of adventure, though. I mean, we'll see. Anyway, I'm sure she will have something to satisfy your adventurous nature. Yeah, so... Apprentice in gambling, apparently. Okay. He trains me to be an apprentice in gambling. Oh, actually, yeah, to be an apprentice in gambling, which I suspect means he is an apprentice in gambling. And we have a guard posted outside of this fine establishment. He trains me in all of those things. Okay, so, you know what? I should probably not have... It's not you? Really? I'm sorry. Oh, wait. There we go. It's you. Should probably not have... Oh, I can't. Yeah. Should not have these things. I'm just now realizing that bow is actually a different skill. And I'm never going to be able to use it. So there we go. Probably should also keep one of these just for... And one of these. Just for, you know... Nah. They're probably not... I mean, I know one of these is sellable. I think it's the Liar's Spring. Some people at least sell those, or buy those. But we'll have to figure it out later. Let's see. Let's go into the hotel. Oh, excuse me. Do you seem to have a couple of vacancies, I suppose? Please come back later, sir, when I am off work. Wait a minute. What? No, I don't... It's not the... Well, greetings, good madam. What can I help you with? Let's see. Peace Scholar and Sons? No, it's just a normal hotel. Okay, it's all fine. And the windows are all jammed. May I ask you a question? Any news? I have no tidings for you, he says. Okay, what is this thing? This could be exactly where we need to go, because there's... Oh, somebody's house. Because we need to go to Peace Scholar and Son, and apparently it's hard to get in there. hello, sir. Oh, boy. Wait a minute. Is that... Okay, it's just the lighting, because it looks like there's blood under us, but it's not. Overweight, homely gentleman. And I think homely means ugly. So let's have a chat with this overweight, homely gentleman. Hello, he says, with a fat voice. I can't make fat voices. It's just my voice. So let's move on, and we have... Ooh. Peace, Skylar and Sons! We found just what we were looking for. Oh, there's a person outside. It's dwarfs. Wait a minute, what? Can I go over there? What is that? Can I mean, I've been back there. Looks like there's a passage. Look at that. I suspect this might be a bug. Can I not get... There it is. Yeah, it seems to be a bug. I can't get in there. I'm still gonna try again. No, it just goes back there. Okay, good. Yeah, so gnomes and dwarves, do they actually... are they friendly with each other?
Hello.
Oh, I don't believe we've met. Your name is?
And who might you be to ask a dwarf his name? Bloody ignorant outlander, I'd say. As if a dwarf would give his name.
Well, forgive me, I mean, I'm a dwarf myself, but I wasn't aware it was such a breach in etiquette.
Excuse me. You don't need to take such treatment from this dwarf. Bloody annoying little runt, if you ask me.
Yeah, your opinion has been noted, Virgil.
I mean, look at him. Putting on airs like he's some sort of native dwarf. I'd be surprised if he's ever even been out of the city in his entire life. You can always smell a city dwarf a mile away. He's probably got a manicure. His beard looks a bit scraggly, too. Probably out past his bedtime.
Enough, Virgil. Now, what seems to be the problem, sir?
I was saying that it was bloody rude of you to be asking me, a dwarf, for his name. It's not something to be thrown out and away like the day's rubbish.
Pardon me, but, I mean, even being a dwarf, I don't see the offense.
Well, I suppose there might be different traditions among different clans. Perhaps I've been a bit too quick-tempered. Please, call me Magnus.
Well, it's a pleasure, sir. Tell me more of this belief you have, apparently. I wouldn't put it like that, but sure, apparently I will.
Well, dwarves are an ancient race, and our traditions run deep. A dwarf's true name, his family name, is a sacred thing, a thing of mystery and power. Magnus is my common name. If I knew you well, I'd also tell you my family name. But Magnus will do for now.
It's interesting because my character, Obadiah Rumblemore, just, I rarely, well, I say I rarely, but sometimes I do, but it's like only 20% of the time do I actually give a surname to my characters. I've actually done that more on camera than I had ever done in my life. I don't think I've ever had a surname in any of my characters, apart from maybe in games that actually force you to have that, because they have like a first name and a surname. But it's interesting because I'm a dwarf and I just go around telling everybody that I'm a Rumblemore, which I suppose means that's my clan or something, but sure. I also don't have a Scottish accent, although that might be other accent that I'm not aware of, or a fake accent that I'm also not aware of because I'm terrible with them. So why are you so protective over your family name?
Dwarven names are symbolic, a reflection of our history, who we are. A dwarf who gives just anyone his name has no respect for that history.
Yeah, don't think too much about my own surname, because, yeah, I thought about it, but it's supposed to be funny. It's the funnies. It's the funnies, right? Okay, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Obadiah. Obadiah is a beautiful name, just amazing. Kind of weird to give to a kid, but you know, once you grow up, it's amazing, and especially if you have a beard. It's just, yeah, it's amazing. But otherwise, the surname is okay. It doesn't matter. All right. Okay. Thank you for sharing some of your clan's beliefs. I'm really focused on this whole belief thing. It's not like a tradition. It's not like a culture. No, it's just beliefs. It's like, oh, you know, just get. I don't know. Anyway.
Perhaps I judged you too quickly, brother. Forgive me. Well met. How may I help you?
Well, this guy actually joins us, so you're gonna help me. I don't actually know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna get sogged naked, and well, I'm gonna sell his clothes, because Sog is getting out of here. He also doesn't like me too much, so, well, we'll see how that goes, because he's not going to join me right away. But I don't actually know. I remember having him in my team, but I think he's he uses a rifle. We'll see. Might I ask you a few questions?
What is it that you need to know?
So do you know what establishment this is?
Yes, I do. And I curse the day I ran across the devils who own it.
Oh.
Ungodly bunch they are. I can only guess what goes on behind those doors. That building is the headquarters for the infamous P. Schuyler and Sons.
That explains a lot then. Okay, I thought that dwarves were hunting the gnomes, or at least that gnome. I'm kind of generalizing here. Maybe I was just assuming that maybe they were hunting his whole family, because they seemed to go very much out of their way to kill him, or get his ring or something. So what can you divulge about P. Schuyler and Sons?
What can I divulge, you ask?
Yes.
Where would you like me to begin?
The beginning.
P. Schuyler and Sons is the oldest business in Tarant, a trader in jewelry and the occasional rare or sought-after trinket or bauble. Their business reputation is untarnished, second to none.
That kind of goes a little bit against what you were saying before about them devils and whatever. Yeah, there's something strange about them?
Strange. Strange doesn't begin to describe what they are. Do you know that no one has seen the supposed owner, Polonius Schuyler, or his sons in more than 15 years? And even then, the gentleman who saw them, a trader in gems from Ireland, died a week later from what they could only describe as consumption.
I'm not versed in, let's call it, old school diseases, but isn't consumption like an actual disease that we call something like TB or tuberculosis or something these days? Or is that just something I don't know. As I said, I don't know. My only reference is Jeremy Clarkson mentioning it in passing, mocking people that went to Britain and, oh, you're so historical and you die of consumption or something like that. I don't remember. He was mocking them, of course, and consumption being, I just associate that with being old school. So yeah, what else is said about them?
Have you heard about the Eyeless Five? 8 years ago, there were 5 ruby pendants sold at auction through P. Schuyler and Sons. All the ladies who wore them were murdered, their eyes plucked from their heads.
Well, that doesn't sound strange to me, does it? Because it's like, they know who has these expensive amulets. Let's kill them! And especially if we make a scene out of it, it's gonna distract. Well, it sometimes backfires, but it is a possibility that it distracts from actually hunting down the murderers. Why would P. Schuyler and Sons plot to kill their customers, though? Because, yeah, that's also true. People who buy jewelry. He also had, yeah, his voice actor also had a little bit of trouble saying that word, in my opinion. But, yeah, people who buy the jewelry, they buy more, eventually. It's a collection thing. It's a pretties thing. It's an investment as well.
Why do madmen do anything? They're bloody madmen, that's why! If you're not going to use the sense you were born with, then I'll not continue. Suffice it to say that P. Schuyler and Sons is an extremely unusual company. And I'm not the only one to think so.
I get what he's saying. That is a recursive argument, or I guess a circular argument right there. But I get what he's saying, though. He's just not explaining why they are madmen. He's basing the assumption that they are madmen because they do what they did, and they did what they did because they are madmen, but still, he might know more. What else have you heard about them?
Who knows what atrocities are committed within these walls? People swear they hear strange noises within the building when the sun sets. Clanking of chains, moanings, muffled screams. Do you see the symbol carved above their name? The bird with the snake's head. Do you know what it is? The Darianka, the ancient order of the dead.
Are you sure that's a snake head? Looks to be a griffin.
A griffin? Use your eyes, man. It's obviously a most dark and dreaded talisman.
I see. Then what are you doing here?
I might ask you the same, my friend. You seem
Yeah,
awfully curious about P. Schuyler and Sons.
Oh, good point.
What brings you here?
I'm gonna trust him. He seems dumb enough for me to just go ahead and trust him. I'm investigating a ring. It appears they were the sellers.
Interesting. I, too, am investigating one of their products. I saw it for sale in a pawn shop down the merchant's quarter, and it had their imprint. Would you like to see it?
I think I know what it is. Yes, very much so. The dwarf shows you a rather plain-looking bronze bracelet with some faded scratchings barely visible along its outer surface. On the inside, you see the imprint of P. Skylar and Sons. Actually, I didn't see that. A rather nondescript piece, I'd say. What is its significance?
Nondescript? This bracelet is ancient.
Yes.
An unbelievable find. And the final piece to a puzzle I've spent my whole life trying to unravel.
Out with it, man. Don't keep me hanging on a thread here.
Do you see these dwarven gauntlets I wear? They were given to me by my grandfather, who in turn received them from his. Do you see the symbol carved on them? It's the same as the symbol carved on the bracelet. These gauntlets are the only link I possess to my ancestors, my clan, lost to my family since before any of us can remember.
Or they were just made by the same factory. That's also a possibility. But, I mean, if they are dwarven clans, it probably wasn't a factory. And if they're old and all that. Who was your clan? Why was your family separated from them?
Never ask a dwarf the name of his clan! I'd sooner cut my beard than tell you the sacred name of my people. Such an action might be considered blasphemy. And as for my family, that's none of your concern. We were lost to them, and I've spent the last 200 years looking for where they might have gone.
I'm very sorry. I say, have you spoken to the Skylars about this?
That, my friend, is the point of this whole story. I've tried on multiple occasions to speak with the Skylars concerning this bracelet and where they got it. But I've been stonewalled by their employees from the very beginning. They're hiding something. I know it!
I dare say that you might have been stonewalled by their literal stone wall, because he's outside. What could they possibly be trying to conceal?
The sources behind their inventory, the reasons for their reclusiveness, who knows? But I do know that I'm gonna find out where they got this bracelet, regardless of what is necessary to do so.
Okay, a few questions, perhaps?
What is it that you need to know?
Would you like to join me?
No, I think you're a bit green just yet.
Oh.
Come back after you've seen a little more of the world.
Oh, okay, thank you.
A dwarf always chooses his companions wisely. And I just don't know about you. I do wish you luck in your search, though. If I do find anything out, I'll share it with you.
Thank you very much. I'd appreciate any information you might uncover. Goodbye. Oh, okay, so he's, level 8. I'm gonna need to level up a little bit more. That was actually my intention to, of messing around around Tarant. The fact that I've been missing a lot, I mean, not having many bullets with me also hasn't helped a lot, but we are sure to set that straight. But we're also sure to be out of time for right now. So I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Arcanum. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.